When we think of World War II, we picture epic battles and heroic soldiers. But another battle raged quietly in fields and gardens, where farmers and gardeners fought hunger with soil, not steel. These unsung heroes achieved a victory fundamental to the Allied effort, yet rarely celebrated. Their stories a testament to resilience and ingenuity rooted in the health of the land. Today, we take full supermarket shelves for granted, relying on vast mechanized farms and chemical inputs. But this modern abundance is more fragile than it seems. Wartime farmers knew the true strength of a nation lies in its soil. With chemicals diverted to munitions, they turned to older, wiser traditions, feeding the soil so it could feed the people. They saw soil as a living partner, not just dirt. Their methods, born of necessity, hold profound lessons for us now. As we face climate change and resource depletion, it's time to rediscover how a generation found abundance in the living earth beneath their feet. The secrets they knew are not lost, just waiting to be remembered. This is their story. Before the chemical age, farming was a dance with nature. Farmers saw soil as a vibrant community of life, worms, insects, bacteria, fungi, all working together. Their goal was to nurture, not conquer, this living system. Organic matter was the foundation. Manures, compost, and crop residues were returned to the land, feeding the soil. This built fertility and resilience, allowing crops to survive droughts and pests without chemicals. Healthy soil was dark, crumbly, and alive, holding water like a sponge. Crop rotation was key, never planting the same crop twice in a row. Legumes fixed nitrogen, followed by heavy feeders, then other crops breaking pest cycles and restoring nutrients. The land was a partner, not a factory floor. These practices created a self-sustaining system, built on generations of wisdom. Farmers didn't need a chemical arsenal. They relied on nature's cycles. The result, soil that could weather any storm. This was regenerative agriculture before it had a name. The old ways were elegant, effective, and deeply connected to the land. Their legacy endures. Pre-war farmers understood the power of the unseen world beneath their feet. Leaving crop stubble and roots in the field wasn't waste. It was feeding an entire ecosystem. Mycorrhizal fungi, invisible to the eye, formed vast networks with plant roots, trading nutrients and water for sugars. This biological internet connected plants, shared resources, and even sent warnings about pests. By keeping soil covered and minimizing disturbance, farmers nurtured this underground web. Fungi broke down tough materials, releasing nutrients steadily. Their glues bound soil particles, creating structure and resilience. The result, soil that absorbed rain, resisted erosion, and stayed fertile. These old practices, leaving residue, rotating crops, minimizing tillage, were perfect for cultivating this hidden kingdom. The wisdom was intuitive, the results undeniable. Healthy soil meant healthy harvests. As war cut off food imports, Britain faced a crisis. The Dig for Victory campaign mobilized everyone to grow food anywhere. Lawns, parks, even the Tower of London's moat. With fertilizers rationed, compost became the nation's lifeline. Every scrap, peelings, leaves, clippings, was composted to feed the soil. By 1943, over 1 million tons of vegetables grew in British gardens and allotments. These small plots, managed with care, were astonishingly productive. Soil came alive, teeming with earthworms and nutrients. The food was fresh, vital, and boosted morale during rationing. The experiment proved organic methods could deliver high yields without chemicals. Crop rotation and cover crops returned, protecting and enriching the land. Victory Gardens did more than feed people. They reconnected a nation to its soil. The lesson: resilience grows from the ground up. After the war, optimism soared, and so did industry. Factories that made explosives now churned out synthetic fertilizers, promising effortless abundance. Farmers abandoned compost and rotation for quick chemical fixes. Monocultures replaced diversity. Soil became just a medium for plants. The old wisdom was dismissed as outdated. Yields rose, but the soil's living ecosystem was forgotten. Agriculture became an industrial process focused on outputs, not health. The memory of victory gardens faded. The short-term gains were real, but the hidden costs would soon emerge. The soil's silent decline had begun. Chemical agriculture's early success masked a slow disaster. Synthetic fertilizers changed soil chemistry, increasing salinity and acidity. Beneficial microbes and fungi vanished. The vital mycorrhizal networks collapsed. Soil structure crumbled. No more crumbly, airy earth. Water ran off, carrying topsoil and chemicals into rivers, causing pollution. Crops became more vulnerable to drought and pests. Farmers needed more chemicals just to maintain yields. Monocultures invited disease, leading to more pesticides and herbicides. The cycle of dependency deepened. The living soil was replaced by a fragile, artificial system. The cost resilience lost, and the land quietly eroded. For decades, old farming wisdom was dismissed. Now science is catching up, using DNA sequencing and microscopes to reveal the soil's hidden life. Researchers confirm leaving crop residue, composting, and minimizing tillage build soil carbon and fertility. Mycorrhizal fungi are now recognized as central to resilient agriculture. Studies show healthy soil holds more water and sequesters carbon, helping fight climate change. The folklore of the past is now cutting-edge science. Regenerative agriculture, diversity, compost, cover crops is gaining ground. These methods reduce chemical needs and restore the land. The past holds the key to a sustainable future. Science and tradition are finally in sync. The story of wartime soil is more than history. It's a blueprint for survival. When faced with scarcity, a generation learned that living soil is a nation's greatest asset. Today, we face new threats: climate change, biodiversity loss, and resource depletion. Our industrial food system built for security has made us vulnerable. The victory gardens teach us that true security comes from ecological health. Reviving these practices, composting, crop rotation, cover crops, builds resilience. Reducing chemical reliance isn't a step backward, but progress rooted in wisdom. The earth beneath us is alive, a partner in our future. By healing the soil, we secure our food and our planet. The victory of the past can inspire a new victory, regeneration over degradation. Our future is and always has been in the soil. The lessons are clear. It's time to remember and rebuild.